So when you moved to LA, was that primarily because of the music? And did you actually have traction, or like were you doing any numbers at that point?
Yeah, so I moved to LA like right after it really like took off because I had been making music for like 5 years, but really didn't take off until like the end of 2022. I had dropped that this one song, Penthouse Shorty, like August 2022, and I put it on TikTok. Actually, I put it on TikTok like right before I dropped it, and the snippet just like blew up, just got huge, and just from there, like I dropped the song did really good. I just stayed really consistent, kept dropping. Every drop I was putting out, I was just staying really consistent with TikTok too. And every drop I was putting out was just doing really good. So obviously when that starts happening, labels start hitting you up and everybody starts reaching out. So like in this time period, like the end of 2022, I was going back and forth. Just me and my manager were flying out to LA like every week to do all these meetings and, meet with all these different people and get in studios with this person and that person. So yeah, it was just really hectic going back and forth. So it was just easier for me to make the move out here. And by the time I did move out here, I was a lot more established with what I was doing. So.
And did you already sign?
Yeah. So it's not a record deal. It's a distribution deal.
Okay.
So I have a distribution deal and then I have a pub admin deal.
Okay. Who'd you sign with?
My distribution deal is with an indie label called New 11. So they were actually really close with my manager. It's two guys that own the label.
Uh-huh.
And they were already really close with my manager. My manager had already, brought them a bunch of deals, and he was seeing what they were doing for other artists. So he was like, "Yo, you should with them. They really with you. They would love to just start with something small." And like I wanted to obviously be smart about it because these major labels come to you and they're offering you, a little bag, but they locking you in for 6 years, and it's like, you go to a major label as a small artist, they've got artists like Uzi and. What makes me believe that they're going to prioritize me over artists like that?
Definitely.
There's a lot of labels are just looking for a quick buck when it comes down to that. Like, they see a TikTok hit. Of course they want to sign you because they want to make that money off that TikTok hit you got. So, I knew I didn't want to sign to a major off the bat like that. I ended up, fucking with these two guys that my manager was close with. They had their own little shit going. And, it just worked out, bro. I took like a small distribution deal with them off the bat. Got those. It was like 15 songs. Got those out the way, and then re-signed with them for obviously like a lot larger amount.
And so when you first started getting any kind of viral going on or whatever, was it primarily on TikTok? Like you just kind of kept putting yourself out there on TikTok and just random clips started doing well?
Yeah, bro. It was just TikTok. Like, and it wasn't even that other people were posting shit. It was just me and I would just post this most simple shit too. Like, for example, the shit that blew up was just like a snippet of the music video. And the music video was just full shot on VHS. Like, I wanted it to be super simple just because I knew, like, what would gain that traction at that time. So I told my videographer homie, I was like, bro, look, let's do this mad simple. We'll just go, VHS the whole thing. I'm going to post a clip on TikTok. And, we hope for the best. And from there, just took off. So as soon as that took off, obviously I took advantage. I was just using like the sound on TikTok, making videos with it like as much as I could every day, every other day, and every video, would do really good because that's kind of the way TikTok is. It's weird, bro. They have like a weird algorithm where like if you catch that algorithm and you're posting a certain way, like every video you post is gonna go up. And as soon as you kind of let go of it, we're like, now I'm at the point where I kind of let go of that. So now when I post TikToks, they're not going to do as good as, like it was before. So I kind of got to get back in that algorithm. But at this time, bro, like everything was just going up.
Why did you fall back from like doing TikToks? Like,
bro,
I want to be like,
so like it's not even that I didn't want to be anything. Like I don't mind doing TikToks. I don't see anything wrong with TikTok.
You start to feel like Addison Rae?
Nah, not that type of TikTok.
It's like you're doing a little too much.
Yeah, nah. I mean, everybody uses TikTok. You see like Yachty making TikToks. And there ain't nothing wrong with it.
Big percentage of artists have like a person on their team who's in charge of coming up with TikTok ideas for them at this point.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. Like, I remember when I first started doing it, I was like, bro, like, I don't got no ideas. Because everybody was making these TikToks like where they got this whole caption, they post it and they've got like my music, this, that. Like, bro, I was literally just posting videos, like just a video of me with no no like caption or anything, and I would just put like, or like if the song was dropping Friday, the caption would be Friday, and it's just a video of me like with the song playing.
Because as an artist, there's a lot of stuff that you could do on YouTube or TikTok or whatever that might go viral or be good for getting you out there, but ultimately will kind of make you look like a piece of corny to a lot of the fan base. So there's a lot of weird decisions to make like that, you know?
Yeah, you don't want to make it in a certain way where like it looks a type of way. And, you know, obviously going along with my career, I've done that, you know, I probably shouldn't have done, or that looked a certain way. That, you know, that small thing can affect like a lot, and, you know, it can affect how a lot of people look at you. But yeah, no, I don't see nothing wrong with, you know, doing TikTok. It's definitely, I mean, it's free promo, bro. I didn't pay a dime to post any of those, and I got all that free engagement off of just solely posting those. So yeah, I mean, it did a lot for me.
So you started recording music in like 2017, and then you started constantly like posting TikToks, and like when does management come into play? Like when did you decide, all right, I might need a manager? Or did they
when the TikTok, I was late to that, bro, because, you know, you had that wave of like underground artists blowing up like 2020, 2021. I didn't do that until like the year after, 2022, because I remember when all those artists were blowing up, the first way I looked at it, I was like, this is corny, like, you know what I mean? But then, you know, you kind of realize like, yeah, I don't know, I just had like a realization. I was like, all right, because I had tried to post TikToks before and they didn't do anything. So I was like, damn, like people not doing my shit, or, you know, this and that. And then that's when you know, a year later, I give it another try. I'm like, all right, let me just try it out. But actually, so I actually got management right before. So I first linked my manager in, I think it was like May 2022. And then there was this one song, I had posted a snippet on Instagram, went up a little bit. I had dropped that like a month after I you know, first signed with my manager for like under a management deal. Cause I never had a manager before, you know, I was just doing everything solo for like, you know, since I started. And then, so, you know, obviously getting that manager helped a lot because he was just doing everything on the business side. Like it was kind of perfect timing because he started managing me, shit started going up. That's when labels start reaching out. And as soon as labels start reaching out, you know, I had him doing all the talking and doing all the business side of shit because I mean, as an artist, bro, like I was super new to all that. I didn't know about business, the business side of things. All I knew was talking to a mic and you know, make music. So I didn't know anything about, you know, because a lot of artists get screwed, bro. They sign a deal and they get screwed because they don't know shit. They see a dollar sign and sign. You know what I mean? So yeah, no, it was kind of just perfect timing getting that manager.
When you get management though, like from your perspective, what are they bringing to the table that you didn't really have before that?
I think just an extra hand, bro. I mean, obviously a manager, it's their job. You know, if you have a good manager, it's their job to push you, you know, the most they can, because they're making money off you. So at the end of the day, they want you to make money because that's where they're getting their money. So I think, yeah, if you have a dedicated manager, bro, like it's just really, it's like an extra hand in everything. And they're obviously on top of helping you, doing all this talking for you and doing all the business side of things. You know, they're pushing you. Like I have two managers. So I have my main manager who does like a lot more of the business, and then I have my day-to-day who's Sean. He's out there.
Okay.
So yeah, he's my main manager is in Canada, so he can't be with me all the time. So, you know, I got Sean, which Sean I've actually known for like 5 years. So, you know, I've been close with him damn near since I started. So yeah, you know, he just helps me out with everything on like a day-to-day basis type. So yeah, no, I think it's definitely helpful.
And they rep McConan as well?
Yeah, my main manager does McConan.
Okay.
I think he's done McConan for a while, longer than, you know, I've been with him.
Oh, interesting.